Coastguard 1-1, we are airborne and en route. We're about 5 minutes out.
Okay, so yeah, they're all quite close together. Alrighty, here we go. Take me down. Hi guys, how we doing?
Coastguard 1-1, we are on station and overhead, conducting area search. Eyes on, looks like an IC1 whale in a black cap, just moving for a better position. He's right on the edge of the cliff.
So he's not at the top, he is on the cliff. Got the spray coming up as well. We rotate slightly. Right, try that. I think that's made it worse, if anything. I'm going to hit the cliff. I'm going to hit the cliff. Slightly now. This is very close to the cliff. Rotate more. We're going to have to try and get down this gap. Steady now. Steady. Hey guys, it's your boy Dodo Mcgee and welcome back to another video of LSPDFR, the mod for GTA 5 where we get to play as a police officer. Or so we usually do. As you can see, today we are wearing some glorious orange waterproof stuff because we are going to be playing as the Coast Guard today. As you see just up there, the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency, His Majesty's Coast Guard is what we are going to be role-playing as today. We've got the EUP by ModX Development and let me show you the vehicle we're going to be rolling with today. Here she is. We are going to be rolling with the Dolphin today. Actual name. Always thought it was the Dolphin. Don't know why. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But anyway, this is the one that we're going to be rolling with today. We normally have seen that one over there. The Augusta Westland. 109, I think it is. But today we're going to be using the slightly smaller, slightly more nippy Dolphin. Much smaller in comparison to some of the other aircraft in the Coast Guard's lineup. There's a Puma in this pack as well. This is, of course, using coastal callouts. This is all the British UK version of that. Right, let's take a look over this thing, shall we? It appears to have some wheels. Appears to have a small fan at the back. That is an exhaust pipe. Big fan in the middle. Yes, and this part appears to be painted red. Excellent stuff. Well, the pre-flight checks are therefore complete. As for what we're going to be doing, obviously we don't patrol in this, so to speak. We just wait for something to come in, and then we will head out to it. So, yeah, I'm going to go get myself a cup of tea, and I'll see you guys for the first call of the day. Let's go. And yeah, they detached the last squirrel about an hour later. So, in summary, wouldn't use peanut butter as sun cream. It's not a good substitute. Vessel in distress in the ocean. Yeah, okay, John, lovely to chat to you as always, but I've got to go. Alrighty, let's take that. A vessel in distress. Let's get going. Distress signal was received at 12:38 off the west coast. The vessel was last seen. Those coordinates. It's supposed to be a white craft of some description. 3 victims outstanding. Okay, let's get going, shall we? Okay, so first things first, we are going to want something a bit buoyant if we're going out over the ocean. So let's get our life jacket on. There we go, there is that. And then if we also get our helmet on. There we go, good stuff. Right, let's mount up. Alrighty, we all appear to be nice and spooled up here, so let's lift off. We'll just take it out nice and vertical for the time being. We are right alongside the main runway there. Air traffic appears to be at a minimum, which is good because we are going to need to be flying north across the runway here. So we haven't got any air traffic, so we'll cut across now. And let's go see.
Coast Guard 1-1, we are airborne and en route. We're about 5 minutes out.
Copy that.
Let's go see. I have no idea how far away this thing actually is. Oh, it's not too far away. It's literally just by West End Beach here, so that's pretty good. We've gained a little bit too much altitude already. I was expecting a slightly longer flight, to be honest with you, but let's see. It literally says it's right by the shore when this has happened, so let's see. Locate victims, get them all onto the vehicle to rescue them. Okie dokie, that's no bother. I was, however, looking for a ship of some description. Let us see then. Kind of bring it in quite low, quite slow. Literally said the vessel disappeared here. So I would have thought people would swim to shore, you know, but okay. Got 2 people in the water there. Okay, let's try and get into the camera, shall we? Yeah, there's lots of people just in the water, but it's a lovely day, so you would kind of expect that, to be honest. I'm more looking for anyone signalling the fact they may be in some kind of distress. Okay, but I think what we really need to do, we need to find this craft more so. So, Oh, wait, do I have a search area? Oh, good God. Oh, that's the last location, but we've been given a different search area. Oh, well, this makes way more sense. Okay. I assume they've worked out the last known search area based off of tide and time delay, I guess. I guess the tide is going out. I see something in the water down here. Let's see. That does indeed look like a little white boat. Control U to enable the helicam. We will be making use of that. So, okie dokie. Let's do that. Control and U. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, they are literally all in the water down here. Well, there's two of them there actually. Let's see. We'll set a waypoint just to there. And let's zoom out a tiny bit. It says there are 3 victims, so there is that. I'll tell you what, let's put it in thermal. Oh yeah, they are just there. Okay, so yeah, they are all quite close together. There's just a little bit of separation. But that's okay, they're all good. They're just in front of the boat then.
Coast Guard, we have got eyes on all 3 people in the water here. If we could get 1 rescue boat, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, otherwise we'll try and get them all up into the helicopter from the winch.
Okay, dokie. Right, let's come out of the camera then. And let's sort of rotate ourselves on top of them. There is a little bit of drift happening here, which is of course not ideal. I've located the victim. Yes, indeed I have. Alright, we're going to lower ourselves down a little bit. We don't want to make it too bad with the wash from the rotors though. So we're about right here, I think. Here's probably good. Okie dokie. What we're going to want now then is we're going to want a hoist menu. And we're also going to want our helicopter menu. We're dropping altitude a tiny bit here, so let's fix that. Just making sure we're still above them. I've lost eyes. We're directly above the boat at the minute, which is roughly where they were. I'm a little bit low. I'm going to climb a bit again. And I have lost eyes completely. Huh. Where on earth? Am I being blind? Are they just directly below me but I can't see them? Oh no, they're over there. They're all signaling to me. Okay, so it's the boat that's drifting. They appear to be holding pretty steady. So that's all good. In which case, let's get above them just about here. And what I'm going to want here is to hover. We're going to climb a little bit because that wash is pretty intense at the minute. Hover here. That's pretty good. That's good enough, I'd say. Okay, a little bit of jiggling about. We are now in hover mode. We are in the correct seat that we want. Let's get the doors open. Alrighty, we are in the correct seat. I don't know why we have changed our hat, but let's get onto that hoist. So, they're all fine, so I don't think we need a stretcher, so we will simply just get on there. Alrighty, here we go. Take me down. Down. Okay, we're on our way down. Altitude is 140 at the minute. So we've got a reasonably long hoist length here, but that's okay. That's fine. We've not got too much wind going on. Trying to get eyes on them here. Okay, we're slightly far over from where I would like to be, but there we are, I guess. Coming down, coming down. Only got about 20 feet left. Tell you what, these waves are pretty sizable. I don't want to go too much low, otherwise I'm going to get swept up by a wave. There we go. Just kissing the bottom there. There we go. Right. Alrighty, we're making our way over. Hi guys, how we doing? Right, can I Got one. Going back over to the winch. Hopefully this will just scoop us both up. We don't need the rescue baskets because we're just going to hold on for good dear life here. There we go. Right, take us up. Lovely stuff. This is the first one. Why they didn't just go back to their boat, I've no idea. When we first got here, it was pretty close to them. Now it's drifted away a little bit, but I don't know why they didn't just get back in the boat. But alright, whatever. Maybe there was a fire on it or something. Don't know, but I might ask the pilot to lower the altitude just a smidgen here, because this is quite a long hoist journey. Right, coming up, mind our heads. Mind our heads, there we go. Nicely done. Okay. Get her inside the helicopter. And I'm going to get in as well. What I would like, can we go down a little bit, please? Altitude. We'll take it down to about 90. So at 60. Let's go 60 now. Got about half it. 60 I think is probably fine. Okay. There we go. Right. Let's reattach ourselves onto that winch and let's get going again. Making our way down. We're a lot closer to the surface now, so that's good. Less of a journey time between each one. We're not directly on top of them, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about the wash too much. Here we go. Coming down. Splosh. Oh, guys, yeah, I see you. I see you. You're all good. You're all good. Right, come here. All right, attach me back onto the winch. Hope before this wave comes. There we go. Take us up. Take us up. There we go. Much lower time for travel now, which is good. Let's get this guy up. The last person was called Megan. This is David Carter. David, in your jump, my friend. Right, and down we go again. We got one more, which is all good. We'll double check with these guys that there were only 3 souls on board, just to double check that one and make sure they are all good, and we're not outstanding someone here. There you go. Jump off again. Swim over to this guy. Riding this wave. Hi, buddy. I got you. You're all good. Right, and away we go. There we go. Take us up. Happy days. Okie dokie. Look at the victims. Get them in. Good up to the victim. Press N to suspend the search. But we don't need to suspend the search because we've got everyone on board. Last person is a John Goodman. John, get yourself in there, buddy. Excellent stuff. Right, we're back on board. Okay, we can get rid of the hoist then. And let's see. Close cabin doors. Yeah, we can do that one. Let's get back to the pilot's seat. And last but not least, we can take us out of hover mode. Their boat is going to have to stay there for a little while, unfortunately, but I'm sure someone can come and get that. The main thing is that we have got all 3 souls on board.
Coastguard 1-1, got all 3 persons on board. We are going to be taking them back to the nearest medical centre. I think it is likely to be the Kings Road Hospital. We are en route, ETA 3 minutes.
Copy that.
Excellent stuff. Well, it's getting a little bit misty out there all of a sudden. But yeah, we are going to try and get them towards the Kings Road Medical Centre, which is going to be off slightly to our left here. I'm once again climbing a little bit more than I would want to. Straight ahead. They still haven't got rid of these trees that are right there, but tell you what, let's come in slightly offset here, so that's something. Let's get the gear down. We really need to do something about these trees. Yeah, someone needs to get rid of them. Tell you what, we're going to go for the other one. It's a little bit clearer. Let's get touched down here. Nice and gently now, nice and gently. Rotate her a little bit, back it up, and touchdown. Lovely stuff. There we go then, team. Nicely done. You guys get him in there. Well, there we go. There we go. We've got our first group dropped off safely at the hospital. That was a pretty successful mission, even if we didn't realise that the fact that there was a different search area at the start. But anyway, I think we'll get ourselves back to base and see if there's anything else going on today. Alrighty guys, it is time for another one. There is it's a misrouted, or I should say a rerouted 999 call. It's gone to the police. Let me just quickly get dressed up here. So it's gone to the police, a missing person or someone stranded, something like that. They can't get to them due to the location. It's quite high up in the county. Santiansky Mountain Range is where it's plotted, so we'll get spooled up and get ourselves over there. There's a little bit of traffic on the runway at the minute, and we've also got a little bit of cloud cover now, so we're going to have to be wary of that. We're going to have to try and go below the cloud as much as we can. Let's once again just try and go vertical if we can, and in fact what we're going to do, just to avoid upsetting air traffic control, we're going to go straight out away from the airport and then cut around. So there we are.
Coastguard 1-1, we are wheels up, flight time approximately 8 minutes.
Roger.
There we go, we're going to have to watch that altitude because, yeah, that smog that was rolling in before has kind of turned into some relatively low-lying cloud. It's not too bad, we can still lift and everything, so that's all cool. We're going to cross the flight line here, we're all good, nothing coming in. Right, and yeah, it's a little bit of a flight time. Let me just quickly show you on the map where it is we're going here. So it's quite far up. We're going to track the coast, I think. Again, just trying to avoid as much air traffic as possible. Might cut the corner just across the port slightly. But yeah, we will get ourselves up there. Not entirely sure of their exact location at the minute, or if their exact location is even known. It's a little bit unclear as to whether they need us to try and locate them or simply to help with extracting them and getting them to a hospital if they are injured. So yeah, we'll get ourselves up there. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, just coming past the HM main labs at the minute. I'm sure they won't be too happy about us flying directly overhead, so we'll try and give that a little bit of a wide berth. A little bit of air traffic further up. But yeah, we are getting closer to where we need to be now. We've come in a little bit high. I think it's possibly this wooded section here. In fact, no, it's this point literally just below us now. So there we are. There's something red down there. I don't know if that's going to be a flare or what. I think they could just be markers off the coast here. But anyway, we will drop some altitude.
Coastguard 1-1, we are on station and overhead, conducting area search.
So I said it is right down here by this point here. I can see why the police have said they can't get to this spot here. A little bit of air traffic's just missed us there. Good God. Glad we've avoided that one. He's not deconflicted his traffic. But anyway, I think they are right below us, apparently. It's got to be a hiker. In fact, I'm pretty sure it did say it was a hiker. So let's just get spun slightly, and then we'll get ourselves into the camera. Let's take a look here. Got a pretty good zoom on this one. The zoom on this is actually better than the MPAS camera, believe it or not. There's, let's see, what have we got? Anything? It says it's right here on this point. Let's switch it to thermal, see if thermal can get anything. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, I see. So they're slightly obscured by the cliff at the minute. How have they got themselves there? That is no bueno. We will try and move ourselves ever so slightly.
Coastguard 1-1, believe I've got eyes on, looks like an IC1 male in a black cap, just moving for a better position. He's right on the edge of the cliff. Stand by for further update.
Roger.
And when I say he's on the edge of the cliff, like, he's on the edge of the cliff. He's not, like, next. He's not at the top. He is on the cliff. Yeah, good God. It's a little bit murky, but there we are. My God, he's got the spray coming up as well. Let's just try and set a exact waypoint for him there. There we go.
Yeah, Coastguard 1-1, believe this is going to be our guy. He's in a rather perilous spot at the minute. He's on the side of the cliff. Lots of spray coming up at him at the minute. It's IC1 male. Sorry, obstructed by spray. IC1 male, black jacket, white and red shirt, blue jeans and sandals, black baseball cap. We confirm that is indeed our subject.
Even if it's not the subject, we're going to need to get him out of there. Yeah, roger that. That is indeed the guy.
Coastguard 1-1, that is all received. We will move for extraction.
Okie dokie. Right, let's try our best to get down there. Now, I dare say, in reality, a ropes access job might be a bit better for this because... But yeah, he's waving to us now. Why he wasn't waving to us before, I don't know. But yeah, a ropes access job might be a bit better for this because if we were overhead with the rotors, that is going to run the risk of pushing him off. Oh God, the spray. Oh god, the spray. That is no good. Yeah, we run the risk of pushing them off with the rotors, and then if we winch down from quite a height, as we would have to avoid him with the rotors, the wind is going to be slamming me into the cliff. So really, we'd want to mount some fast ropes to the top of the cliff and get him down that way. There's specialist teams in the like mountain rescue and stuff that can do that. In fact, let me see if I can't get to our location here. Mountain rescue.
Ambulance. Assistance required in...
We'll get them on standby. Okay, right. Let's see. Well, we're going to have to, obviously, we don't have the functionality within the game to do a ropes access. Maybe if someone can make that, that would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there is a winching thing. Maybe that's one for a later time. Anyway, I'm going to have to go for a manual placement here. Where's that camera that gets us, like, above? That's the one I want. Even that's not great. I want to be directly above him here. Which is risky, but it's the one we're going to have to do. Right, I want it here. Careful now, careful. Right there. That is as good as we are going to get, I think.
Suspect located. Moving to engage.
Yeah, I'm not interested in the pursuit right now. Really not interested in that one. Okay, right. Let's see then. We are going to want to create a hoist. There you go, that's doing its thing. Maybe I should have rotated it the other way, but there we are. Hopefully, if it's this side, it will help stopping it slamming against the cliff. Let's switch to the seat that I want. Just got to creep it forwards. About there, maybe. It's going to be very, very close. Right. Okay. Let's get ourselves on the winch. This is going to be tight. This is going to be so tight. Right, take me down slowly. If I need you to stop, we will stop. Altitude is 105, but I think we've got this slightly wrong. Where is he? Yeah, I think we've got it slightly wrong. Okay. Can I land on there with him? No. Okay, take me up a bit. Okay, which way's the helicopter orientated? I need it. We rotate slightly. Right, try that. I think that's made it worse, if anything. I'm going to hit the cliff. I'm going to hit the cliff. Okay. Oh, take me up. Take me up slightly, slightly, slightly now. This is very, very close to the cliff. Oh, God. Right, rotate more. Rotate more. Okay, try that. Down a bit. Slowly now. No, I'm going to hit the top of the cliff. Now we're spinning a little bit with the wind here. I can get down the side here. No. Okay. Take me down a little bit. I want to see if I can get on the edge of the cliff here. No, they've not got that at all. Steady. Okay, I'm just going to jump off. Right. Okay. Yeah, hi dude, hi. See, look, a rope's access from here would be just perfect. If I could set up a fast rope here, I would. But it's just not going to happen. If I could get down there with him, that'd be ideal. So, can I... If I just stand directly above him here, or at least try to, just gently now, and then... What I want is for the helicopter to be brought to me. Mode, auto, hover, follow player. Here we go. If that can bring it directly to me, and then hover. Right, and then altitude. Let's make that 120, because I don't want the rotors becoming an issue. In fact, let's try 90. Can't even see here. First person's not going to help me much. God, this is perilous. Okay, right. Let's extend that cable, see where it drops down. They're at 120, so they're still a little bit higher than what I would like. You okay down there, dude? Any injuries? Okay, it's behind us still. Oh, see, look, even if I could get it just down, follow nearest ped. Is that going to be them? Oh, yeah, this could work, this could work. Make that a little bit higher then, 120. He's 1 meter away from me. Okay, so they are now following him. Okay, that is good. Right, we're going to have to do something very, very foolish here. We're going to have to try and get down this gap. Steady now. Steady. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Right. Hi, dude. Hi. How are we doing? You injured at all? God, how have you got yourself down here? What a pickle, eh? What a pickle. You good, though? Right, let's, now I can't see anything. Right, let's bring that winch down again. This spray, my word. Oh, there it is. It's behind us. Okay, that could work. That could work. Loosen it up just a little bit. Right, I'm going to grab hold of you, dude. That's it. Bring the line over here. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. It's caught on there. Right, follow player. What if we circle player, follow nearest ped? Right, let's try that. There it is. Right, bring that down to me. Careful now, the wind is not helping here. That's it, get it down, get it down. Right, well no, what we want is the hoist menu is player. Okay, that's what we want. The hoist menu being me. So I want them to try and hoist me. Right, let's try and get to this. Attach. Take me up. Yes, we are on. Oh god, I'm on the cliff, I'm on the cliff. Oh god, right. Get us out, dude. Get us out. Right. Holy moly. Get us up. God, this bird is right next to us. Jesus. Right. We're nearly up. They're about to take a lot of altitude out. Evidently, the rotors were playing havoc with the winch itself. There we go. We're coming up. Coming up. Mind the spin. Mind the spin. Let's get out from underneath. Ooh. There we go. Right. Johnny Tyler's get in the damn heli, my guy. There we go. Excellent. Excellent stuff.
Coastguard 1-1, we have got Johnny on board. We are going to try and extricate him to the nearest road for an ambulance, if they can meet us there, please.
First of all, let's delete the hoist. Then we're going to want to go to the pilot seat. There we go. We're going to want to come out of hover mode. I want the cabin doors shut. Alrighty, here we go. Right, let's take a look at the map. Where is our nearest road going to be? It is going to be over there. Is that suitable for an ambulance, do we think? Not convinced. No, I don't think it is. We want a main road. Humane Labs aren't going to want us going down there, so if we meet them... no, you know what? It's going to have to be 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗏 Road.
Coastguard 1-1, we are making our way to the tip of 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏 Road. Can we try and get ambulance to meet us here, please?
But if we get mountain rescue, they might be willing to come over. This is not looking... Oh, it's down there. Oh, okay, maybe then, maybe. Oh, I see them. I see them. Yeah, they are down there. Right, let's try and touch it down here. Mountain Rescue evidently didn't want to stay around because they have, well, there's no mountain to get them off of, so I guess we'll just get a transport for Johnny. Right, we are touched down. Where is Johnny? He's back here. So, right, hi Johnny. Here we are, my guy. Let's just bring you forwards here. Let's see. Can I get a... In fact, it's going to be as a transport vehicle. Let's see. Let's get an ambulance for Johnny here. You okay, though, my guy? Oh, wow. They got here quick. Let's just see. Let's see. Assistance. You require medical assistance? You all good, though? Your chest hurts? Yeah, okay. No worries, my guy. We've got an ambulance here for you, so they are going to take you away. Hopefully you're going to be all good, Johnny. Hello, this is Johnny. He's been pulled off the side of a cliff. Unsure quite how he has got there. No injuries, but he is complaining of chest pain. That is your primary complaint. We haven't had a chance to do any observations. Thank you very muck. I appreciate you all greatly. Alrighty, there we go. Happy days. That is another one successfully rescued. Don't know who that guy is there. I guess that's John, who was with us earlier, having a coffee. But anyway, we are going to get ourselves back to the airport, and I think that is going to just about do us. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. It's been a different one out here today. We've done some helicopter stuff before. We've done some marine stuff before. We've never actually, as far as I know, done a patrol as the Coast Guard. So let me know what you think of that. A couple of different things have gone on today. We've done an ocean rescue of a boat. Still don't quite know what had happened to the boat, but 3 people were no longer on it and were in fact in the big water. They were all scooped up and taken off to hospital for some checks. Then we had Johnny Boy. Johnny was on a cliff up in the Sanchansky mountain range. Not quite sure how he got there. Maybe he got a little bit too excited to get the best picture possible and got himself a little bit stuck. But a little bit of a perilous rescue, that one, but we managed to get him out and was taken off by an ambulance. If you have enjoyed the video, then make sure to leave a like and a comment down below what you think. If you want to see something similar in the future, then let me know. If you're new around here, then also make sure to subscribe to the channel for more British LSPDFR content coming every single week. We'd love to have you along for the next one. But until the next video, I've been Dodo Mcgee, and I'll see you back on patrol.